Hi first graders, it's Miss Mangus here. I just wanted to leave you a quick video. I know that I got to meet some of you over the past couple of days, whether it was in school for a little tour or out at the playground for the play date that we had. But don't worry if you haven't met me yet, because I haven't met so many of you, and it just makes Monday that much more exciting because we finally will get to be in our classroom together and start our school year off. And I can tell you one thing, it's going to be an amazing year. So I just wanted to hop on and say that whatever you're feeling about Monday, whether you're super excited to be back in school and see your friends and get on the playground and learn new things, or maybe you're a little bit nervous because this is something new, you haven't done it in a while, that is okay, because guess what? Miss Mangus is all of those things. I am excited, nervous, sometimes even a little scared, right? All these things, we don't know what they feel sometimes, but we know that we're feeling them. And I can promise you that once we get to school and you're in the classroom that actually I'm in right now, and it looks so perfect, it's so ready for you guys to be in it. Once we get here and we start doing things and learning people's names and getting into a routine, it's going to feel like you've done this your whole entire life. You guys are going to be pros, I promise. So I'm making this video, one, to introduce myself and say hi. So on Monday, you kind of have an idea of who to look for, but I know that I'm not going to look like this on Monday. So let me grab my mask and let me show you what I would look like with a mask on. That way it's a little bit easier to know, okay? So here I am putting on my mask, and this is what I look like with my mask on, all right? Now, because I'm here by myself and nobody else is with me, I don't need to have my mask on. So I'm going to take it off because I'm actually going to read you guys a story. And this story is one of my favorite stories because it's called First Day Jitters, something that all of us might have. And I always like to think of this story the night before school. So if you want to listen to this story the night before school, or maybe you want to listen to it tomorrow, whatever it is, I just think it's a great story. And it talks about how being nervous before school or having jitters, which maybe you don't even know what the feeling is, it's just a jitter, is totally okay. All right, so I'm going to read the book. I'm going to read the pages first, and then I'll show you the pictures. Sound like a deal? Okay. So this is First Day Jitters by Julie Dannenberg. Okay, and there's the picture. Okay. First Day Jitters. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell, as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of the bed. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never been there before. Don't worry. You'll like your other school. You like this one, right? Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it. I hate it all. She's really not excited to go to school, is she? What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them that you were coming. They will think that I am lucky, and they will wish that they were at home in their bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car, and Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. I think she's getting nervous. Sometimes your hands get sweaty and you have a hard time breathing and you feel funny inside. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. Oh, Sarah, Mrs. Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up as Mrs. Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell. The end. So how many of you thought that this story was about a little girl who was going to school? Because I know I did the first time I read it. And then it turned out that it was actually about the teacher. And it shows you that everybody gets a little bit of nervous or jittery or excited the first day of school because it's something new and it's something that we haven't done before. And it's just how we are. And don't worry if you're nervous. Excited, all things are good things, and when you come into this classroom, I promise you it's going to feel just like home. All right, so 2 important things. You're going to need your mask on Monday. Okay, don't forget it. If you do forget it, I have some here. And then the other thing that you need is a big smile. And I know that some of you are like, why do I have to smile if I am wearing a mask? Well, look, watch what happens when you smile with your mask on. Your eyes smile too. Okay, so no matter if you have a mask on or not, I can always tell if you're smiling because your eyes are smiling as well. All right, so I am so excited to see you on Monday. Our classroom is almost ready for you. I'm going to keep it a secret until you get here and start going to bed early. All right, make sure you have everything that you need and don't be super nervous. All right, I promise it's going to be okay. And Monday will be here before we know it, and our year will be on its way. All right, I really am so excited to meet all of you and have such a great school year. And I will see you on Monday. All right, bye.